What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Next Gen Career Mode. This is what I believe is episode number 46. I think it's episode number 46. But anyway, it is the one game special. We got Frankfurt here in the German Cup final. So yeah, we're going for our first piece of silverware in the series, and hopefully we can do it as well. We narrowly missed out on a final day title challenge, if you will. Of course, Bayern Munich went on to win it, and yeah, we've now got Frankfurt in the German Cup final, so a good way to end off what's been a very decent season as well. It has been a pretty dramatic season at that. We were one game away from forcing a final day title challenge. We sold one of our best players in Lasogga, and of course you would have seen the last episode. Oh, I can't believe he's got to an 87. I made such a bad decision there. I really did. We saw one of our beastie players in Lasogga, and the squad is fine, so I'm just going to keep faith with that one. We saw one of our beastie players in Lasogga. We got loads of money for him, though. We saw one of our highly rated talents in Brooks. Our captain, Ginter, but got injured by one of the best players in the world, Lionel Messi. So it's been a really dramatic season. We got through to the Champions League round of 16. We've already automatically qualified for a Champions League group stage place next year. We're now into the German Cup final as well, and yeah, it's been a really good season, to be honest. It's been dramatic, but it's been a really good season, and if we can wrap it off with a trophy as well, that'll be fantastic. But just getting to a final is very, very good for us, to be honest, because obviously, we have been using backup squads other than the game against Bayern Munich, and it's still a good achievement to get here. But I feel very confident, to be honest. I feel really confident. No disrespect to Frankfurt, who have actually had a really good season. They finished in 5th. I think they finished in 5th or maybe 6th. They've actually had a really good season. We still should be considered the favourites. And I definitely do believe we should be able to get a win in this game. So this is going to be a one-game highlight special. I won't be doing a full live game. I won't be doing a Q&A or anything. I'll just be commentating over it live, if you will. The reason behind that, for those wondering, is just because I know quite a few people prefer this to live Q&A/finals. So because of that, I thought I'd change it up just for this one. It's not a regular thing. Usually I do live Q&As or anything else, live special commentaries. But for this one, I just wanted to go ahead and do just a random commentary over the top of it, because I do know some people prefer that, and that's okay with me. And yeah, I really do hope we can win this trophy. I really feel we should be able to. We should be the favourites. So there's that. But then again, I am a bit of a choker, so you never know, do you? But still, they've got some good players in there. Trapp's obviously a great goalkeeper, and Rode, who I was desperate to sign in January, we just couldn't pull it off. They've got some okay players, but I do believe we should be winning this game. And of course, we signed their right back, Sebastian Jung, in January, or Young, I should say, in January. And yeah, we should be able to win this final. So hopefully, touch wood, we can go ahead and do it. And I'll be nattering on for 3 minutes just to fill the time. But yeah, we're about to get underway, and hopefully, very hopefully, we can go ahead and claim our first piece of silverware in this series. And we're underway. Kevin Volland to Sigurdsson to William Carvalho, to Herman, to Sebastian Jung, the former Frankfurt player. Crossfield ball towards Meyer, who backheels it to Schmelzer, and Schmelzer almost slips over because that was a terrible backheel. Ginter, our captain, I'm so glad Ginter came back. I really am. I thought he was going to be out for the rest of the season, but the fact he could lift some silverware shows great determination to get back from injury, doesn't it? Great determination. That's definitely a free kick. Was that a free kick? I think so. Chance early on then, because I'm actually quite good at whipping the ball in, so that is exactly what I meant. And it is 1-0. That's exactly what I meant. In the second minute. That is exactly what I meant. I said I'm good at whipping the ball in. I praised myself for once. And I got a goal from it as well. Those set pieces, I don't know what they are, what you call them, if you will, but they're kind of a bit of speciality for me. I do score quite a few goals from doing that. I seem to get a good whip on the ball. And that was a really awesome cross by William Carvalho. And Schmelzer, the left back, very rare goal scorer. I think that's probably his first goal of the season. Gets the goal, and just 2.5 minutes in, we are already 1-0 up in the German Cup final. Gotta love it. 20 minutes in, other than the goal, there's been really nothing to talk about. It really hasn't. It's surprising, to be honest, because I expected this game to have quite a few goals in it, because my defending isn't the best, and still 21 minutes in, just a 1 goal. That's easy for Ter Stegen, so easy. I think that's genuinely the first shot they've taken. And they need to do better. They really do. Can't flick that on Sigurdsson. Damn it. I can't get a pattern going on this game, you know. I genuinely am so happy that I'm 1-0 up early because I haven't been able to do anything. I genuinely haven't been able to do anything. It's just been... The ball has just basically been stuck in the middle of the park for the entire game. And now is a chance. And come on, Volland. 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 Oh, straight at Trout. Shocking. That is genuinely a terrible finish. I don't know how I messed that up so badly. That was such an easy chance. Although from a corner I might be able to get it in. Ginter, the captain. No, Volland. 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 Oh, he's backheeled it lovely to Herman. And that's going to go wide. William Carvalho, get there, son. Okay. He's going to turn in. He's going to turn in. Can't turn out because we've got to play. Oh, never mind. Shows what I know about spatial measurements. Just got to stop this cross, and that should be half time now. So what songs I do? Songs I do stop the cross anyway. I haven't. And oh, headed just wide. Almost Frankfurt scoring with basically their first opportunity. Well, that is half time, and I've got to be honest, guys, it's been terrible. You know, I really hate to say that because I try and make the games as entertaining as possible, but this has been one poor final. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad to be winning. I do want to win at all costs, but I really wanted this to be a lot more exciting, and it's been really poor. So 1-0 up thanks to that early goal by Schmelzer, and other than that, it's just been a very, very, very uninteresting game, but hopefully the second half will liven up. Let's find out. So 3 minutes into the second half, absolutely nothing to report, and just wondering when the next chance is going to come from really in the second half. I feel like we could wait for a while before we even get another chance, you know what I mean? So hopefully I'm proved wrong, and I mean, I don't want Frankfurt to have the goal obviously, but I might have a chance here. And oh, what a miss! What a miss! It was an offside as well. That was Rosenthal. What a miss. Now that is a huge let-off. That was me. Oh my goodness gracious me. That was me talking about needing another chance. I didn't want Frankfurt to get a goal, but Jesus, what a miss that was. That's crazy. That's the AI on Legendary doing something they rarely ever do, and that is miss an open goal in the final of a cup competition as well. That's crazy. Just crossfield that ball towards Sebastian Young and play from the left to the right, and hopefully Herman will run there, and he has, and a quick player 1-2. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. That's Herman. Oh, he's blocked it. Should be a goal here. Oh, saved by Trapp. Still a chance. Oh, Sigurdsson with the bicycle kick. Never mind. That would have been nice. 1-0 up. Enjoying life. Come on, Herman. Oh, that's a nice turn. That's a really nice turn. There's a man running, but I'm going to try and cut inside. Oh, he's done him. Oh, that's a good save. That should be... Oh, Sigurdsson can't get there. Volland, no. Yeah, cleared away. That's a nice play. That is actually really nice play. Ah, what a poor pass, though. But I kept holding the ball. That's one thing, I guess. Get around him. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's a ball. That's 2-0. That is a wonderful goal. That is a wonderful goal. That almost makes up for such a poor game. It really does. That's a really nice goal, though. Some nice passing. Lovely little ball into the centre. And I've talked about it before, but I really don't think crossing is so negative. When you destroy a fullback and just get past him like that, it's kind of nice to especially link off a nice passing play. And that's a really nice goal, in my opinion. Nice little drill cross across the face of goal, and Volland takes his time and slots it in. 2-0, and that really should be the game now. That's our ball. This is my house. And there we go, final whistle. 2-0 victory. Such an easy game. I mean, you know, I came into this game, don't get me wrong, we were the favourites, but, you know, you kind of expected a bit more of a challenge than that, you know. Other than the open goal miss they had, and they did miss another good chance right on the stroke of half-time, but other than that, they didn't threaten at all. You know, they really didn't. And to be honest, even I didn't play well. You know, it was actually quite a subpar final, and I have to apologise for that, really. But at the end of the day, we have won our first piece of silverware here at Hertha Berlin. The German Cup is ours, and that's awesome. That's really awesome, because obviously I did want to win some silverware eventually, and to do it in the second season is very nice indeed. So glad to win this trophy, and yeah, it would have been amazing how we won the Bundesliga as well. But I'll take this. It's a good achievement, and our first piece of silverware is won. And yeah, it looks like one of those glass bottles you get made on RuneScape. RuneScape, what a blast from the past. Anyway, Ginter, back from injury, lifts the trophy. He's not really holding it properly, but okay. He lifts the trophy, and yes, the trophy is won. That's fantastic. Again, I'm sorry that the final was a little bit subpar. I kind of have to apologise for that, really. I was hoping for it to be a little bit of a more entertaining game, but, you know, the win is the most important thing, obviously. Anyone will tell you that, and that's the most important thing. So I'm glad to have won, basically, if I need to repeat myself there for saying that very simple sentence. But, yeah, that's awesome. We've won it, and there you go. Why is Ter Stegen not there? Why is Areola there instead? He didn't play a single minute this final. Oh well, the trophy's ours. That's awesome. And yeah, there you go. So what I'm going to do just quickly is just end the season off. And as you can see, just such a basic final. I mean, it really, really was poor. They had 2 shots on target and only 4 in the whole game. And yeah, I genuinely am a little bit disappointed by that, to be honest. But what I'm going to do is end the season off real quick, and that will do it for the rest of the episode. And of course, for the next episode, we'll start the new season. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode anyway. So, you know, again, I do apologise that I got 1.2 million for that. The final wasn't the best, but hopefully you enjoyed it regardless. And yeah, there you go. So the last thing I'll do is show the squad report, and as we get into June eventually. Oh yeah, cool. We got so Ostinali, Da Costa, and Sarr. We can now offer them permanent deals if we wish to do so. So I think Sarr. I think we'll do this. I don't mind offering Sarr a contract because he's been okay, to be honest. Although 25 grand a week, really, I don't think so. Let's cut it to 15 grand a week. 5-year deal, future first team player status. Because Sarr's quite good at 70 overall, just 20 years old. Da Costa was okay as well, to be honest. I think both of those players are okay, so we'll offer Da Costa a contract as well. And just as cover players, really, they're not going to cost us too much money on the wages. And even Ostinali, you know, in the games he played, he wasn't that bad. And we'll offer them subpar contracts to begin with, and just barter with them basically, and see what they say. So we'll offer those contracts, and oh yeah, let's do the squad report real quick as well. So this is the final squad report of the season. Ter Stegen, despite getting 20 clean sheets in 46 games and an assist, how about that? Averaging a 7.2 rating. Fantastic goalkeeper, didn't go up a single rating. Okay. Areola, well, he's not our player anyway. Sebastian Young's grown 2 ratings since January. That's a really good signing. Da Costa looks like he's coming on a permanent deal. Marcos Rocha did nothing this year. What a shame. That pre-contract, I thought that was going to be a bargain. He wasn't a waste of money, obviously, but he didn't really do anything. Badstuber, great signing for £10 million in my opinion. Ginter, despite his long-term injury, never went down. Robin, I'm pleased with the signing. I know some people weren't, but I'm pleased with the signing. He's not our player, but we might get him next year. Sarr, he might be our player next year. Langkamp, I don't care. Schmelzer up to an 81. Of course, he scored the first goal in that final. Don't care about this guy. William Carvalho up to an 82. Reinhardt's didn't grow, which is a bit of a shame. Ostinali might be our player soon. Don't care about him. Well, I don't really care about Hossa guy. Herman, I don't understand how Herman hasn't grown, man. I mean, seriously, he's, you know, it says 6.6 rating, but he's still been very good for us. You know, 5 assists, 7 goals. You know, form is always good, and I don't know why he hasn't gone up in any ratings whatsoever. Kevin Von, now that's one I don't understand at all. You know, I really don't. He scored 10 goals since coming in for us, or I think 10 goals. Well, he was brilliant since coming in for us anyway. He's been absolutely amazing, and the fact he hasn't grown a single rating, that's just... I don't understand this game sometimes. Serge Gnabry up to 74. Zelalem, I might consider signing him on a permanent deal next year. Sigurdsson only up to a 78. That's kind of a shame. He only grew like 1 or 2 ratings this year, which is a bit of a shame. Well, 2 ratings obviously, which is a bit of a shame because he was a bit of a monster really, especially at the start of the season. But there you go. Goretzka up to 75. Very happy with that purchase. Schultz up to 75. Not bad at all. Maya hasn't grown a single stat. Now, I've been told this guy is glitched, so next year I'm just going to add him to the loan list, and hopefully we can send him out on loan. Mukhtar, 67, no clubs went back from on loan. Baum Johan, don't care about him. Advijaj played 1 game and scored 1 goal. That was really nice, and got an assist as well. Okay, 2 games. He came on bench in 1 game, actually. Wagner, yeah, don't care about him. Yashil up to a 71, very nice to see indeed. And also Ludwig up to 63, although he's not our player. So that's the final squad report of the season. Yeah, not too bad. And as you can see, we've got £13 million. So we're just going to hopefully see these players come in on permanent deals, and the counter offers have been received straight away. They all want exactly what they asked for the first time, so I'm going to offer Sarr 20 grand, because I don't really want to pay 25 grand a week for him, I really don't. But we'll wait and see what he says. As for what's-his-face, Da Costa and Austin Ali, I'm perfectly happy paying that much for these 2 players, and I don't mind paying 25 grand for Sarr, because he does look like a good centre-back for the future, but I would have preferred a cheaper contract for him, but anyway. There you go. So the contract offers of Ostonali and Costa were accepted, but once again, Sarr just doesn't want to go lower than 25 grand a week. So I guess we'll just give it to him. I mean, you know, I don't really mind doing that. It's not too much more. It's only 5 grand a week more, but I guess it's just sort of thinking about the long-term future. But we'll offer him what he wants, and hopefully he'll accept this one. So Da Costa and Austin Ali will join us next year. So some good cover and some backup players for the future. And that should see, yeah, we go. Marian Sarr accepts his contract. Yashil wants a new contract. He's not getting it. So Marian Sarr will join us next year. So he's only going to cost us 750 grand, and he's actually valued at 225 grand more than that. So yeah, I'm happy with that transfer. So those 3 players will come in on permanent deals, and yeah, I'm perfectly happy with those deals. They're not too bad for us, and yeah, that's not too bad indeed. So the last thing we're going to do is just get ourselves... Oh, okay. So we've got a scouting update here. I don't think any of the players will be any good. Nah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Oh well. We'll just continue to scouting and then reject them all in the next season. But no, that should be it now. One thing I wanted to do just before the end was do the old budget, because apparently that's how you get more money next season. So let's quickly adjust the budget, and hopefully that'll give us a bit more cashish next year. And do you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to request some funds, because where is it? Where is it? There it is. Just say we'll reach the semi-final of the Cups, and just see if the board will give us any money, because sometimes they will do this. Yeah, they're giving us 846 grand, so okay, that's just a really simple way of getting a bit more money. Go to an objective you already exceeded and just get a little bit more cashish. So that should end the season, and it will indeed. So hopefully we should be staying, because even though we didn't achieve our continental objective, we still did enough. So yeah, we'll end the season there, and yeah, I mean the board. The board are okay, they're not going to sack us. We'll stay with Hertha Berlin, that's fantastic. And yeah, that's all there is to it. So as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, it's much appreciated. And it really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of my Next Gen Career Mode very soon.